All right, welcome to another BS session. What's up, Jerry? And we have
What's going on,
Eric.
man?
We have Eric back again, RMCP
All
Jordon.
right. From the
Yeah,
Metal
man.
Dungeon podcast, upcoming Metal Dungeon podcast.
Metal. What is it?
The
Metal.
Metal Dungeon podcast.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, you have something to. What'd you get? Podbean? Who's hosting it?
No, I haven't gotten it yet. I'm getting it set up this weekend, but I'm not uploading any episodes until after my Facebook ban. So there probably won't be any. The episodes won't be up till mid-July.
Stop going off.
There's still some.
Stop going off on the liberals. It'll be fine. No, I'm joking.
I think I went. No, it was a liberal. I went off on, but I went off on someone because they insulted Dimebag Darrell for having a goddamn Confederate guitar. They're just like whining and bitching. I was like, I just called them a pussy, and that was it. That was all. One word comment. I got fucking banned.
Well, this is the idiot thing on Facebook or any. Nobody does their homework to look into things before they get fucking fired up about it. It's like, come on, they sit there and spray paint on statues, but then they don't realize that statue was an abolitionist to fucking help the black people get jobs and shit. The fuck, man? You guys are idiots. There's a statue of a guy from the old times. He must have hated black people. Let's spray paint it. It's like, do your homework, bitches.
People just need to calm the fuck down, drink a goddamn beer, and just shut the fuck up. You know, people need to stop being so uptight, man. The world's just so goddamn uptight. People just need to relax.
Yeah, people just need to relax,
man. I don't worship the statue. I don't worship the the cloth, man. I live my life.
It's like I said yesterday, and I told Jerry, and I said, "Oh, it's a good saying," so I posted it, and he went, "Oh boy." I said, both sides kneel to Zod for money. You know, they're fucking fuck. You're gonna pay me? Shit.
Won't argue that.
Huh?
Won't argue with that.
Woke is big money, man. You get paid for being woke. You get paid for being a far right Republican. But what the fuck, man? Fucking both sides are against us. Fuck everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's tiring. All this bullshit with politics. You can't escape it anymore. You know, my stepdad used to be such a very, he was a very uptight kind of person, but he always listened to the damn news. You know, if he was riding his motorcycle, driving his truck, he always had news radio on. He wouldn't listen to music. He listened to news radio. We're at home. He had the news on. That was all he ever fucking watched. Always reading the newspaper. It's like, and I always avoided that shit. And he was always just so, like, he'd always be like kind of uptight or like, always like sometimes in a bad mood. And it's like, dude, it's because you watch the news all the time. Shut that shit off. And then the problem is we can't escape it anymore. It's everywhere. The news is everywhere. And then everyone feels forced to kind of have a viewpoint on politics. When back in the day, people used to just not give a shit about politics and just really kind of ignore that stuff and only pay attention when they needed to.
Yeah, just me.
That's just why people are so uptight now. That's why people are so stressed out, whether it's this side or that side. Everyone's just so tightly wound. It's like, Jesus Christ, people, just chill out.
If we worked on trying to fix the problem instead of fucking complaining about what's wrong, I think we probably could get some stuff done. But I guess we like to complain a lot. You know what I mean?
It's like, you don't like immigration, do something to fix it. Go vote for people who will fix it. If you don't like this, go stop bitching about it. Fucking do something, man. Fucking, if you want immigrants, man, let them in your house. Let them live in your house, man. I don't care. It's freedom, man.
Well, it's like, you take a look at me. I'm in Tennessee. I'm going to worry about my neighbor down the street robbing my house more than a legal immigrant. I'm sorry.
I don't want to touch on politics, man. It's just, I just said both sides.
Fuck that
off.
Shit.
Republicans,
I got something else to bitch about. I got something else to bitch about.
Hold on for get off my lawn. We'll get off.
Yeah, I got something to get off my lawn about.
I do too. I do too.
All right, let's do all right, here's get off my lawn.
Yeah. So, Stanley Cup. I'm a hockey fan, man. Stanley Cup Finals. Tampa Bay Lightning won. I wanted the Canadians to win, but they're outmatched. But I don't have an issue. I didn't have an issue with Tampa Bay at all. If they won, I wasn't gonna lose sleep over it. Vegas didn't win. That was a team I didn't want to win. But then you got this fucking asshole named Nikita Kucherov, who's the most sorest winner I've ever seen in my life. The way this guy was bitching in the post-game interview, you think this guy lost the Stanley Cup. It's like, first off, put on a fucking shirt, man. It's like, this is the NHL. And that's the thing. The NHL has always been the players and all that really handle themselves usually with a lot more class than like the NFL or the NBA. And that's what I've always loved about the NHL. Put a fucking shirt on. I get you won the Stanley Cup, but put on a shirt for the fucking interview. And then this guy's going off just talking shit about the Canadians fans. Like, oh, I didn't want to go back to the arena because their fans are fucking annoying. Oh, they acting like they won the Stanley Cup. And it's like, well, that's a team with a lot of history, original six team. And it's a team that just made it to the finals for the first time since 93. I was born in 1993, and it's almost damn near.
I remember that.
You're giving me fucking flashbacks.
I think that was
93.
Patrick
Stop.
Here, actually.
That was. I mean, that's almost on 30 years ago, and
oh shit,
so
it
it's
is,
like,
ain't it?
yeah. So I mean, their first time in the Stanley Cup Finals, they won a game on home ice. Let them fucking. Of course, they're gonna fucking celebrate. Not to mention, even people who weren't Montreal fans, people in Canada in general, were putting their feelings aside and just they want to see Canada win a cup. And I kind of want to see Canada win a cup. It's been damn near 30 years. It's a Canadian game, and just for that asshole to just go on there and just totally be like a classless fucking douchebag. It's fucking slap, just really embarrassment to his team, to the NHL. That really kind of pissed me the fuck off. Cause
well, I'm a Florida Panthers. I'm a Florida Panthers fan, so I tell you how I
remember
feel
you were
about the Tampa
cheering
Bay
for
Lightning.
them.
I hate the fucking Lightning.
Well, I was pissed too because man, I didn't realize until kind of after they started, until kind of shortly after the playoffs started, they got away with a lot of bullshit with the salary cap, which kind of pisses me off because man, my Blackhawks, I'm a Hawks fan. My Blackhawks, got fucked over by a salary cap after every Stanley Cup win, and they obeyed the rules. They shed players, and that was a big reason the Hawks never could repeat as Stanley Cup champions, is they would have to give up so much depth players because of the salary cap, and that's what a lot of teams have to go through. That's why you don't see back-to-back so much, and the fact that they kind of cheated the system to rebuild all that depth.
They had like
bullshit.
what? We got like $100,000 over the cap, and managed to sign this other guy for
something like $2 million over the cap, which was bullshit. It's like, come on, that's just ridiculous.
I'm a hockey fan, but I hate Patrick Waugh and I hate the Canadians. So fucking, I hated him when he went to the fucking Avalanche.
You won a cup in 2012, 2014. Let it go, man. Jesus Christ.
Fuck the Canadians. Fuck that fucking oversized stick from McSorley. Fuck that shit.
It was an illegal curve, and I love Marty McSorley. I was kind of upset about that, but Marty McSorley had already won 2 cups at Edmonton, so he already has his name on there. So I was able to sleep at night.
Look, I was happy. I was happy when fucking New York won with Messier. That was cool.
Yeah.
And then Gretzky tried to go back with him, and they didn't win.
I heard, dude, the Vancouver Canucks, the team that the Rangers beat, they would sign Messier like years later, and Mark Messier really screwed that team over. Like, he came in and he got like all the like most loved players or coaches like fired, brought in all of his people. He took the captaincy from Trevor Linden. He wore like, I guess, a number that was like retired for a player that died, who was very popular like back in the day. He did a lot of shitty things, and then he really half-assed like his career in Vancouver, came back to New York and basically talked shit about Vancouver, and then sued them for fucking he sued them for money that I guess they didn't pay him on his contract. I watched a whole video on it. It's like, wow, Vancouver has a lot of reason to hate Mark Messier.
Right.
You gotta watch that video, man. There's like, I'll send you guys a link, but it's like a video about like why Vancouver hates Mark Messier, and yeah, he really fucking screwed that team over badly.
Damn. So Jerry, what's your get off my lawn?
First of all, I want to say I not and I never will make fun of people with mental illnesses, but all this fake bullshit sympathy coming out for Britney Spears now. I remember the time where she had an episode. She shaved her head. People were calling her a nutball, loser, and all of a sudden they're starting to feel for her. If I was Britney Spears, I would say, "Fuck you, people."
Here's the thing too. It reminds me a lot of when Michael Jackson died. When Michael Jackson died, everyone came out of the woodworks. Every celebrity, every person was like, "Oh my God, Michael Jackson is a huge influence on my life. He's so missed. I love Michael Jackson. He was great." It's like, motherfuckers, you were making fun of him and calling him a child molester and all this and that, and he was a running joke. Yep. And now because he's dead, all of a sudden now you're all big fans. You love him. It's like, man, fuck all of you. Like I don't like Alien Ant Farm, but I do love their cover of Smooth Criminal.
Oh, and I love Alien Ant Farm, man. They rule.
I saw there's a video, this guy called Tom Showers, he does these videos called One Hit Wonderland, where he talks about these one-hit wonder bands, like
they had
what
2
happened
hits
to them. No, dude, come on. At the Movies was not a fucking hit.
It was a hit still. It was in the top 20.
It
was in the top 20. It was a top 20 hit.
But no, he pointed out they did that song though at a time when like being a Michael Jackson fan or paying homage to him wasn't cool. You know, they did at a time when it wasn't cool, you know. But go on, Jerry, about the whole Britney thing. Because, I mean,
I was reading it on Facebook. I was just reading it on Facebook. All people saying, "Oh, poor Britney, blah, 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 blah." And I'm thinking to myself, I bet she won that 10, 15 years ago when she had that breakdown. They're all laughing at her, calling her all these names and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I'm not making fun of anybody with mental illnesses. You know, I know nothing about what's going on with her. But, you know, this I don't know what to call it. Fake sympathy.
Just jumping on a trend, basically.
Jumping on a bandwagon there.
Well, the thing too was people have known this thing is with her father, like having control over like basically her whole life. I mean, it's been documented for like a couple of years now. It's just now starting to become an issue where people are jumping on the bandwagon. I knew about this whole thing that her father had all this like about, it's been like 2 years I've known about it, or even more possibly. I've known about for a while, and it's just now all of a sudden people are just finding out about it, and it's just a new trend to jump on, a new celebrity to get behind on their social media and whatnot, you know. And don't get me wrong, I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. Her father has all this control, and I do hope, you know, she can somehow get out of this, you know, because that's kind of horse shit. But I feel there's a lot of people that just are jumping out because it's a trend and they could really give a fuck, and they were those same people that are probably making fun of her.
The same time is she's not exactly living in East Town either. Her life isn't bad. You seen her house?
Yeah.
She's still hot as fuck, though.
Isn't like she's slumming. She's gorgeous. I always thought she was. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
her music is trash.
What do you think about that, Mark?
I think it's bullshit.
I know you posted that you were for it, and I'm not trying to, you know.
No, I don't like her music, but the thing is, I like humans. I like people not to get fucked over. So I take people's sides who are getting fucked over. Maybe they should get another conservatorship, someone else besides her dad. Because it seems like she would want somebody else besides her dad, but they keep giving it to her dad. What about her mom? What about her sister? Give it to somebody else who actually loves Britney. You know, it's like, I don't care about her music. I do care about people getting fucked over, and I will cling to people getting fucked over. And that brings me to get off my lawn. Fucking Trevor Bauer. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that fucker. He was an idiot. He fucking invited this chick up to his house. They had 2 sexual encounters. He did what she wanted. She beat her up. Fucking choked her out like she asked him to, showed the text. And then she after she supposedly got fucking unconscious after the first time, she came back for a second helping of it. So I don't fucking know. Let it come out.
Let me interject
what the
real
hell?
quick.
Who is Trevor Bowden and what the fuck?
He's a Dodger All-Star. He's a Dodger pitcher, won the Cy Young Award last year with Jerry's team, the Reds.
Here's the thing with that. Why did he go along with it the second time for?
Why did she come up there for the second time when she clearly didn't like the first time?
He's an LA Dodger, man. They look at you through a fucking, you know, they're constantly looking at you and waiting to beat you down in a big city like that. you got to play your cards straight in times like that. The littlest thing nowadays with social media and cameras everywhere, dude, you got to walk the line. I'm sorry.
Thing is,
Sucks.
he thought he was okay because she had Texas choke me out, do this, beat me up, give me black eyes. He fucking did it. She's crazy. She got a restraining order on him when he hasn't talked to her or seen her in over a month. It doesn't make sense. He wasn't.
Isn't that weird that she was able to get that restraining order?
Yes, it's just fucking. You know, I'm not putting her down. I'm not putting him. I'm putting him down. He's a fucking celebrity. He's fucking in LA. Don't fucking bring crazy to your own house, man. She drove up from San Diego to see him. Maybe she's a Padres fan and trying to set him up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I don't fucking know, but I'm not putting her down. He's an idiot for fucking doing what she asked. You know.
At the same time, though, these celebrities with $1 million have these beautiful women thrown at them constantly. So, you know, it's kind of tough to refuse sometimes. I get that, but.
And plus, he met her on Instagram. She initiated it with him on Instagram. If you go on his Instagram, you can't comment on any of his stuff anymore.
It's like all these celebrities that take nude photos and they get their phones hacked. Why have them on your phone for?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
It's like
Dad.
I think half of those people actually wanted them to get fucking out just so they get back in the news again or something.
Shit, I got a lot of get off my lawns today. You guys only had those? You have any more?
That was my big one.
I gotta get off my motherfucking lawn right here.
Go for it.
Dave Mustaine, I guess he already re-recorded Ellefson's bass tracks. Fuck Dave Mustaine. Fuck that asshole. I still love his music, but goddamn, fuck him, dude. Fucking whine and bitch about when Metallica kicked me out, when no second chance. And you fucking backstab your fucking best friend for fucking jerking off. My God, if I got fired from my job for jerking off, I would be fucking collecting fucking unemployment right now. What the fuck? I had a job where I actually used to hide out in the private bathroom and jerk off because I was bored and had free time to kill. Sorry, Whole Foods. If you're listening right now, Whole Foods Schaumburg, that's what I was doing on company time. You heard it here.
I hope you didn't touch the produce after that.
No, I was the janitor. I was janitor maintenance.
That makes sense. You're already touching shit.
I just picture a customer say, "This mayonnaise is leaking."
Oh,
but
man.
No, fuck Dave Mustaine, dude. That's just such bullshit. You know, I was gonna buy that album. Now I'm just gonna pirate it. I'll have Mr. X send that shit to me. Fuck you, Dave Mustaine. You're not getting any more of my motherfucking money.
Fucking
kiss my big black ass.
I'm gonna fucking buy it because I want to know who the new bass player is. He said it's a bass player people know. I want to know who the
Michael Anthony.
Oh, you can't play that shit.
Oh God,
Michael Anthony's a great bass player, but fucking with rhythm. I
can imagine trying to rip out the beginning.
I can't hear it. I can't see. Even fucking Jason Newsted can't play thrash anymore. Shit, like fucking. You got another get off? Huh?
Did you see? I saw like an article where they showed Jason Newsted's house. Man, he's doing pretty damn good off that fucking Black Album money.
Yeah, Robert Trujillo commented on that. Says I don't have that Black Album money. You know, they put him in the hall. They put him in the hall.
He's got that Saint Anger money, which is just a couple pennies here and there.
Yeah, he wasn't on Saint Anger, man.
He had to owe some money to the
band. Yeah, that's right. He wasn't even on Saint Anger.
He wasn't on Saint Anger. He was on the tour, but he wasn't on the album. That was
I
Bob Rock.
Too, that Bob Rock played bass on that shit.
Bob Rock played bass.
I didn't know that. Really?
You know what?
Yeah, Bob Rock played bass on it.
I'm going to do a get off my lawn from all the way back from when Saint Anger came out. Let me tell you something. The first Metallica album I heard was Reload. And I just kept hearing about how this was like the ultimate metal band and this and that. I heard Reload and that shit sucked.
Load was better.
I was like, fuck Metallica. This band sucks. Why do people think this band's so great? Literally didn't listen to them for like about a year or 2 years. My dad got Ride the Lightning. He's like, you need to hear Creeping Death song. It fucking rules. I'm like, man, fuck that Metallica shit. Well, I looked at the
different
cover,
albums.
I looked at the cover and like the back of the cover, and I'm like, oh, this looks a little different than Reload. Listen to Creeping Death. I'm like, oh, this band's pretty good. They just got shitty later on. So I got into Metallica. I got the first 3 albums, loved them. And around that time, Saint Anger was getting ready to come out. And I actually loved the title track, Saint Anger. I heard it. I'm like, well, it's not really what I want, but it sounds pretty damn good. I like this. Me and my dad went to Best Buy the day it came out, bought it. listen to the entire thing, and that's 2 hours of my life I wish I had back.
Dude,
That shit sucked.
I bought it the first day it came out at Tower Records, and I fucking, what is this shit? Because I like the first song, like you said, and it was like, dude, I've always said this about that album. Great fucking song lyrics on there, great fucking riffs. All they need to do is, which they done in concert, is took the snare out and added a Kurt Hammett lead to some of those songs. They need to redo it with Trujillo and fucking just have a Saint Anger remixed minus snare with leads, and that album be fucking kick ass.
I don't know about that, but
dude, those songs are well written and angry. They are fucking old Metallica type fucking songs, except you can't get through them because the fucking snare is so fucking irritating and there's no leads.
I felt like I was listening to Stomp, the musical. Tung, 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 tung. Like, well, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, I had a kid's drum set when I was little. It sounded the same as Lars on that one. And which sucks is, because I think on the Black Album, his fucking drum sound was awesome on that album.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking
Jason Newsted told Bob Rock told Jason Newsted, if you want to play bass, you got to do it this way. And fucking he pounded that bass on that album, man. Fucking sucks that we don't hear Injustice for All, what he played. I heard it was awesome.
I was never that big a fan of Injustice for All. That's one I still really can never get into. I like the first three better.
Well, I like the first three better. Masters is their fucking best album.
I got Ride the Lightning. I love Master, but I feel they never topped Ride the Lightning.
Cliff Burton added something to that band that just hasn't been replaced, you know.
Yeah,
he had a fucking
Robert Trujillo and Jason Newsted are amazing bass players. I'm not taking anything away, but Cliff just fit with that band. He had a chemistry that just can't be matched.
When they said Robert was in there, but he didn't record the bass on Saint Anger, I go, this is why Saint Anger sucks. No input from Robert. But when they did Death Magnetic, except for the production of that album, it's fucking brickwalled as fuck. It's a great album. And then fucking Hardwired is fucking awesome.
I hate that album.
You ain't Hardwired?
Really good.
I love Death Magnetic. I love that. Have you got the EP Beyond Magnetic? That's a fucking great album. EP
I don't have the first one, so why would I get that one?
Dude, because I think you need to try it out because they have songs that were put on there. It's really good.
I refuse to buy the
Hate Train rules, man. Hate Train
to buy those two on LP, man.
Well, you're a fucking complete.
I bought fucking
you bought fucking Blaze Bailey fucking Iron Maiden. You won't fucking buy.
Well, Mark, that's just Magnetic. Mark, that's a testament to how bad those albums are. That a completist like him won't even want to buy it.
I'll buy Load, but
waste his hard-earned money on that.
My worst. I like all the albums. Reload is the worst. Reload and Saint Anger are their worst albums.
Reload and Load are loads of shit.
Load is a fucking hard rock album.
There's decent songs on them, but for most parts, they're right.
Load is a fucking good heavy rock album. I like
Unforgiven, number 5,000, and fucking. I do like the Never Remake. That's a badass song.
Oh man, you got another.
I will say there's one after Master of Puppets on all those albums, except for Death Magnetic. There's at least one song I like off each of those outlets. Hardwire, though, I love Hardwire. That whole album.
I love Death Magnetic. That fucking, it was like Return to
fucking trash. That album.
Because the production is horrible. If you listen to the guitar fucking hero version of that album, it's way better. It's not Brickwall. Fucking so much better.
I would rather listen to the Metallica Symphony Orchestra album.
That one sucks.
I like Four Leaf Clover, man. No, whatever that is. Song. You got another Get Off My Lawn?
Metallica can take that. Here's another Get Off My Lawn. Metallica can take Four Leaf Clover and stick it straight up their ass.
No, it's No Leaf Clover, I think. No Leaf Clover, but fuck. I like that album, man. I like Michael Kamen. Michael Kamen was great with heavy metal, man. He fucking did Queensryche. He did Aerosmith. He fucking knew how to arrange. Rip Michael Kamen. You're fucking awesome. Heavy metal fucking orchestra guy. But I got another
Wall, didn't he?
Huh?
Didn't he do the Wall?
That was Bob Ezrin.
That was Bob Ezrin.
Bob Ezrin, that's it.
Yeah.
But I got another Get Off My Lawn. It's fucking baseball all-star voting. Fuck you, fans. You don't know who a good baseball player is.
Dude, he's always going to be.
That was the most calmest fuck you I've ever heard.
Fuck you, all-star.
I've never heard someone say fuck you so calmly.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, get off my
Put
lawn.
more emphasis in there.
Get off my lawn with this fucking popularity contest. You put a fucking third baseman in there who fucking Justin Turner has way better numbers than this fucking guy from St. Louis.
That's what happens when you let the fans vote. They're gonna do something trolling, like when the NHL got John Scott into the All-Star game, and even the NHL tried to stop it. They're like, "Oh no, we can't have this shit."
Well, fucking the fucking dude. I'm just saying, the fans suck at voting. I voted for Ohtani. I voted for Mike Trout. And that's the only two American leaguers I voted for. I won't vote for any Yankees or fucking Astros, cheaters. But fuck, I voted for two Angels, and I hate the Angels because their fans are idiots. They got a fucking great fucking player in Shohei Ohtani, and that fucking stadium is fucking empty. The fuck? You got one of the best players, made the All-Star team as a pitcher and a designated hitter. That's fucking amazing.
That's pretty badass. Yeah.
That's pretty badass. And you're not fucking showing up to his games? Fuck you, Angels. You've always been a bandwagon fan.
There
You
go.
won
There's
in
more anger behind
2002.
it.
Oh, fuck the Angels, dude. Fuck the San Francisco Giants.
Fuck Vegas Golden Knights. Fuck Vegas. Fuck Vegas Golden Knights. Go fuck yourselves.
Let me say this. Let me say the first fuck you to the Seattle Kraken too. They're gonna get a fucking
Yeah, fuck
all-star
you, Seattle
team.
Kraken. You suck.
That
They're
name
gonna get an
sucks.
all-star
I'm just
team.
freaking-
Bring back the goddamn Quebec Nordiques, damn it.
They'll probably be in the
Where
finals.
it doesn't belong.
Well, they
It's a
brought back
Midwest
that other Canadian team. I forgot what their name was.
The Jets.
The Jets. Yeah, they're back.
Yeah,
Winnipeg
Yeah, Gary
Jets. Yeah.
Bettman was crying that day when, oh no, I gotta bring back the Jets. I want to have a hockey team over here in California. I want a hockey team where no one gives a shit about hockey.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Well,
Bettman.
It's just that Seattle's gonna have fucking second line talent all through at least second line talent all through the roster. Second line talent, I mean. Fucking not really light fucking cap fucking procedures. They won't be able to, you won't be able to ring off their team for a few years. Like Vegas, they can't pick anybody off Vegas, right?
No.
No,
Right?
that's bullshit.
Fuck Vegas.
I think honestly, Vegas should be fair game because it's like bullshit. You guys made it into the playoffs every one of your seasons. You already made it to a cup final. Fuck you. You're gonna.
Why do
fucking
they
have
get a
good
fucking
players.
pass? Why do they get a pass? It makes no sense.
I mean, well, when I was in
Because
Florida,
Gary Bettman Gary Bettman wants hockey to expand in markets outside of the normal hockey market. He wants to. He used to work with the NBA. He wants like the NBA market, but hockey's always going to appeal to Canadians and like kind of the Midwest kind of areas where it's
Well, the
colder.
LA Kings sell out all the time. They haven't been good in years.
very good market.
You have a couple of teams like that, but it's overkill because then you got the Anaheim Ducks and you got the fucking
Fuck the Ducks.
that other California team, the Sharks. You got all these Florida teams. It's like, come on, damn it.
The Sharks had such great teams, and then the fucking
They can't get
Kings
done in the
knocked them out
playoffs.
both times they won the cup. I was like,
Yeah, the Sharks can never fucking get it together playoff time. They're a regular season team.
the Dallas Stars did. I thought we kicked their ass, and they fucking.
It's just I was living down in South Florida at the time when Florida got their team, the Panthers, and I saw their fucking roster, and I'm like, you ever seen the movie Major League?
Yep.
Where they go, who are these fucking guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I mean,
The only player I remember off Florida was Wiesbrook. He was like the only quality player they got. But I mean, no matter what, like an expansion team can always get a really solid goaltender because most teams will always have at least two solid goaltenders, and one of them that they got to just get rid of for salary cap because one of them's going to want a bigger contract. So, I mean, that's one thing an expansion team can get is a quality goaltender.
Yeah, man. I think Quick is done. At least we got I think the guy we have backing him up is really good.
That's still your goalie. That guy's been playing forever.
Quick, he should retire, man. He's done,
He's
man.
getting up. Oh, Corey Crawford already retired.
Yeah, but we have a backup goalie that's really good this year.
It's like fucking Vegas' goaltender. What's his name? Andre Fleury. He's got to
Fuck
be
that guy.
Yeah. You know what?
I wasn't done with the All-Star game, but that's okay. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just saying. Go ahead. Finish, Eric.
You know what's really sad though? I was looking up the 2013 Blackhawks team. That was when they won their second Stanley Cup in the 5-year span.
Yeah.
And that was when they went on that tear where they broke the record for most games without a loss to start the season. They won the President's Trophy. They like literally just dominated that whole season. Literally, like I think it was like something like more than like 2/3 of that team are retired, or like, there's a couple of them playing in Europe now, which is basically retirement. And one of them unfortunately passed away, which is Ray Emery. But man, pretty much all the players on that team are retired now. It's like, man, I feel fucking old. It doesn't even feel like it was that long ago. And it's like, man, most of those players are already retired. Most of them are starting to get old and getting to retirement age. It's mind blowing.
We still got.
I'm at the age now where fucking the players that I grew up with are all coaches now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still got Dustin Brown and Quick. Dustin Brown is still good here and there.
What about Anze? Is Anze still there?
Yeah. Kopitar, he's still there. Kopitar's still there. Yeah, we still got a lot of our players there, but they're getting old, man. We need to get some youth in there. We have the number 2 pick, and I think he's the first black person picked number 2 or something.
I think the sad thing too with the Kings is their style that won them all those Stanley Cups and made them like dominant. That style, that slower, like defensive, hard hitting, grittier style. It's just it's like not even existent anymore. Like
if they went back to that, I bet they would kill the league, because the league would go, what the fuck is
problem.
this?
Is like that. The league's so fast now, and the game is played so differently now that style is just kind of almost irrelevant now. That style doesn't really win cups anymore or win championships or games.
Yeah. Well, I was still in the All-Star game, but the fans didn't pick the pitchers. I'm going to say, fuck you, All-Star team. Even Dave Roberts is our manager. The number 2 ERA in the league is the fucking Dodgers. And not one pitcher made the fucking All-Star team. We have Julio Reyes just won his 11th game today. He's not on the All-Star team. He leads the league and wins.
Well, here's one thing.
I'm upset about the All-Star game here, though. Man. That's the All-Star game. Who fucking cares?
I do, because
dude, I don't even watch the NHL All-Star game. That shit puts me to sleep. It's
All-Star
like, let me know when the competitive shit.
It's fun, though. It's fun. I've always liked the baseball All-Star game.
Here's the thing.
I never liked the fucking football one, though. It was always boring.
Oh, God. They still have an All-Star game?
Yeah.
They still do that shit?
See them change about the All-Star game. They have a requirement in the All-Star game where they have to fucking have one representative from every team.
They do.
Fuck that, man. That's the only sport where they have that. Fuck that.
You should have Joe
Schmo who's batting 185.
You should get in the All-Star game because of your fucking performance, not fucking fans voting you in. Fucking not one. Kenley Jansen, fucking 130 batting average against him. He's got 22 saves. He's not in the All-Star game. He said he felt disrespected, and that's good because he's going to take that into the games and fuck you guys up.
Well, like I said, there's always going to be snubs, man. There always is. I mean, every year.
Fucking Julio Reyes didn't make it. Fucking Bueller didn't make it. What the fuck? Bueller's fucking great. I like it when he strikes somebody out at the Dodger stand. He goes, it does the
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, they do the Ferris Bueller. That's fucking awesome. When he's fucking amazing. But I'm done with the I got one more get off my lawn, and that's fucking Spotify. Fuck you, Spotify. Fucking saying that artists don't deserve a penny a stream. You're good with the half cent, and they're entitled. They're entitled. You're talking about the artists are entitled because they want 1 penny per stream. What the fuck? If you didn't have any artists, you wouldn't be making money. Fuck you, Spotify. Fucking give the artists some money. Buy fucking physical media. Everybody fucking boycott Spotify. Go to fucking Amazon HD streaming. They at least pay more than fucking half a cent.
I do Apple Music.
Apple Music pays more.
I still buy music. Apple Music is just a way for me to be able to listen to albums before I buy them, or a way, because man, money's tight, man, with bills to pay and stuff. I want to listen to music or new albums that come out, or check out artists that people recommend me, but I can't always pay for it. And, it helps me be able to listen to stuff. And sometimes too, I don't have a lot of memory on my phone. So like being able to stream it on the go helps out. I have my copy at home, but then I got my copy. I can listen, I got, the Apple Music, so I can listen to my tunes on the go. So Yeah, I'm an Apple Music guy. I've never been to
That's
Spotify. I like
fine.
Apple Music.
They pay more, but when the creator of Spotify says artists are entitled, let's talk about their entitlement. Taylor Swift, fuck Taylor Swift. Let's take Taylor Swift out of this conversation. Let's talk about the artists that fucking don't have a lot of money, like fucking Taylor Swift. And you say they're entitled because they want 1 cent per stream. Fuck you. Give them their fucking money, man. Fuck you, fucking Spotify. I think everybody, I'm not usually into this, but fucking boycott fucking Spotify. Fuck that company.
It's kind of
the
a
owners.
catch-22 because if they don't want their music played on those platforms, they're not going to get played. People aren't going to hear them.
But the
So
thing is, these artists do not control their music. Most of it is controlled by the record companies, and fuck you, record companies too.
That's always been the case, man.
But you have artists like Def Leppard who took control, but they made a deal with Universal to get their shit streamed. They're making money. Taylor Swift's making money. I think all the artists should fucking get to the record company and say, "Can you take my shit off Spotify? Fucking put it on Apple Music, put it on anything but Spotify." Because they
that's gonna pay me.
Yeah, fucking make Spotify pay them.
Yeah.
And they say, well, Spotify isn't making money.
Yeah.
Why are they still around if they ain't making money?
But I agree with Eric.
Let me point out too, real quick. Go ahead, Jerry.
I was just going to say, I got Apple Music too, and I'll listen to it. And if I like it, I'll go out and buy the physical copy of it, you know?
You know, one reason I don't like Apple Music is that if I have stuff for my computer downloaded on my phone, they sit there and change it to what their streaming shit is. They'll replace mine with their Apple Music. And then when I quit Apple Music, it's fucking hard to put my shit back on. It's like, it took me a while. I had to fucking clear my phone out of everything to fucking stop them from fucking up my music because it wouldn't let me play it. You're no longer with Apple. That's from my computer, man. I hate it
when they occasionally download a fucking album. Like they put the whole U2 album on my phone one time, and the album just sucked.
You know what? You could delete it.
Yeah, but it's not easy. You can't just now you can. Back then you couldn't just delete.
That was stupid not giving you the choice of deleting it. That album did not suck to me.
And there was a rap guy too. I don't want that shit on my phone.
And also,
I don't want people to know I listen to fucking YouTube. Yeah. What's next? Are they gonna put gay porn on my phone and make people think I watch gay porn? Like, what the fuck? Actually, I'd rather have Apple put gay porn on my phone than YouTube. It's less embarrassing.
Well, I got to get off my lawn for next week. I'm gonna write this shit down.
Yeah, I just point out too, though. I actually do. There are I think there's three or four Taylor Swift songs I actually do really fucking enjoy. I don't care if people want to make fun of me. There are actually 4 of her songs I actually really enjoy.
Who?
Taylor Swift. Because you kept name dropping her, so I was like, yeah, there are 4 songs I like by her.
You know what? She writes her own music. You know.
Yeah, but it's fucking. You know? It's like, I don't know. Did you guys hear the new Dee Snider?
No, I haven't heard it yet.
It fucking sucks. I like that metal album he did before this album, but it just sounds like Dee Snider saying. You know.
Yeah, it's funny. I listened to your episode of the Freeform Rock podcast with Edwin Castracci where you reviewed the Rat EP and Out of the Cellar.
Yeah.
You were talking about that with the Dee Snider album. How it sounds like, press a button and produce a metal album.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds made in a factory with Dee Snider singing it.
And Chris Czynszak shares the new John Sykes, and I'm all psyched up to listen to because I love John Sykes. And it fucking sounds like a generic Dee Snider album now. It's like the solo was good, but it's not fucking. I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get modern. Don't get modern. We don't want to hear nobody wants to hear modern music. Freaking, you look at the Billboard Top 100, 200. It's fucking Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, Guns N' Roses, Greatest Hits. It has a lot of AC/DC, Back in Black. They want to hear the old shit. It's like, stop catering to these fucking idiots who don't like music.
I hadn't heard the new John Sykes song, and thank you for lowering my expectations. I'm really not expecting much, so I may actually enjoy it now.
Dude, the White Snake stuff he did was great.
His fucking Blue Murder was awesome.
Blue Murder. That's what I'm saying. It was like,
and Tigers of Pantang.
Yep.
Yeah, those two.
But the thing is, it just has that one fucking riff that everybody's. It's like D. Snyder. It's like a generic riff. It's like what that
everything blends together, like the drums,
Yeah.
guitar, and bass. Like you don't even distinguish different instruments. It just all sounds like one big.
it
noise
sounds so computerized. It's like Devo,
Right.
except Devo was better.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like, dude, I wanted something. I expected more from John. I expected more from D.
Maybe it's not that it's a bad song or that you don't like it. Maybe it's just your expectation. Maybe it was just you had really high expectations.
Dude,
And
John
then,
John has a great voice. He tried to sound like he tried to get that in his voice, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? What is this shit?
He's always reaching those high notes in Blue Murder and all
Yeah,
that.
he's kind of going like a growl here and there. I go, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I got one more get off my lawn once you're finished, Mark.
I'm done.
This kind of, I mean, it's not a music one, it's a movie one, but it's an unpopular opinion / get off my lawn. Fuck Terminator 2, man. Just fuck, because I watched Terminator today because I watch movies or TV shows on my lunch break. I either watch like wrestling, like classic wrestling, or I watch episodes of The Twilight Zone, or I watch like part of a movie. That's what I do on my hour-long lunch break, and then when I get home. So I've been watching The Terminator these last 2 days. That movie is so good, and then it's just like I keep thinking though about the fucking shitty part 2 that they made, and it was just it didn't have any of the darkness or the badassery of the first one. It was like a kids movie. They might as well called it My Dad the Robot. So fucking goofy and stupid. Arnold Schwarzenegger like just goes from being like this creepy like Terminator like killing machine to being like Arnold. He's just being Arnold. He's not even a Terminator. He's Arnold Schwarzenegger with his one-liners and shit. And then it totally ruins the story because they stop Judgment Day. And then it's like, okay, so if you stop Judgment Day, that defeats the whole purpose of the last story. And then how the fuck they send another Terminator back? Because they say, Kyle Reese says, yeah, it's a one-way mission. It ends here because they destroyed the time machine. No one goes back. This is it. This is our last chance. And the fact that he dies, the Terminator dies, and yet everything is going to happen the way it is. No matter what they try and do to change the future, that's how the future is going to play out because of those events. Fuck! I hate Terminator 2. It just ruins everything. God damn.
Well, they explained
Terminator
it pretty
1's
good.
the only movie that exists. Terminator 1's the only one that exists. Fuck Terminator 2 and fuck all the 20,000 sequels they made.
I agree
Get off my fucking lawn.
I agree with everything after Terminator 2.
Oh.
But Terminator 2 explained it. The computer chip was saved. So that's how Miles Dyson and stuff got that shit going again.
Yeah, but you don't need to know all that. Sometimes you don't need to know every detail.
And that's
Sometimes
why
it's best to.
And that's why Arnold. That's why the Terminator at the end put himself in that vat to fucking destroy everything, to melt everything.
Yeah, but then But then John Connor doesn't exist because if he destroys himself and Skynet never happens, then there's no war, and then John Connor has no need to go find Kyle Reese and send back. So therefore, he erases his own existence.
You know,
by
movies,
doing that.
They fuck it up.
Boom!
I like Terminator.
You only needed
2.
the one movie. You just needed the one.
Did you ever see the director's cut where they brought Michael Biehn out to have a dream? That was pretty good.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too I hate about Judgment Day. It does not have it. Well, except for that deleted scene, but like that doesn't really count. Kyle Reese is such a strong character, and I really feel like it lacks having him in the movie because his character was phenomenal.
It was.
Like, I'm surprised too that he didn't really do a whole lot after that. He did like Tombstone and Aliens, which were he
fucking
was
awesome
great.
movie.
I just don't. It just shocks me that he never did a whole lot more after that. I think he could.
He did a great movie
action star.
He did Navy SEALs with Charlie Sheen.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, and he also.
I never seen that movie. I gotta see it now because
he also did the one with the ship where he's went crazy. Fucking at the aliens were coming in with the water.
Alien?
What the fuck was that movie? I fucking know. It's the movie of fucking Chris. Somebody was in there. He said she's a fucking bitch with Mary Elizabeth Mastantonio. I was in there. She was the ex-wife of the one dude. Dude, come on. It's a James Cameron movie, man. He made a new thing for The Abyss. Yes.
Oh, shit.
I've never seen that movie, actually. That's one I keep wanting to see, and I always put it off. I gotta see that now.
Chris Elliott was in there. Chris Elliott was a minor character, but that guy always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Cabin Boy?
No.
It's a fucking B comedy, but it's fucking funny. Since I was a
I was about to
cabin
say
boy,
Cabin Boy.
I
was
will
about
be
to say,
a cabin
Yeah.
man. Huh?
Wait, Cabin Boy, Mark, is Apple Music putting gay porn on your phone again?
Cabin Boy. Oh fuck, I got it right here, man. Cabin Boy.
Oh no.
I was like, was that a Rob Schneider movie? No? Okay.
Yeah,
Chris
it does
Elliott,
look-
man.
Oh, looks like a B movie. Jesus
It's
Christ.
fucking hilarious, man. I love it. I was a cabin boy. Now I'll be a cabin man. You know who Chris Elliott is, right?
Yeah. He's a Dorito
No.
guy. Something about Mary.
He was in something about Mary Googie where he's
Who did he
scratching.
play?
Huh?
Yeah.
Who did he play?
He played the ex-boyfriend of fucking
Woogie.
Oh, Woogie.
Woogie.
He played,
Yeah.
He played Woogie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
And he was in that
Fucking
television
baby.
show with Brian Doyle Murray as his dad. Like
I think he's in that Schitt's Creek now too, I think.
oh, he was in Schitt's Creek too. He was hilarious. And I love
Yeah.
fucking Chris fucking Elliott. He's also in that show with Brian Doyle Murray, fucking where they had the fucking REM song as the theme, stand in the place where you lay. It's fucking hilarious, man. Fucking love that show. But fuck, man, let's get to unpopular music opinions. Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah, I got a couple.
What do you got?
You know what's fucked up though? I forgot my list, so this is going purely off memory. So I may forget a couple, but I had a lot of them, so it's fine. Which one should I guess since Megadeth's kind of a hot topic right now, I'll go with one of my Megadeth unpopular music opinions. Jeff Young is better than Marty Friedman. I think the So Far So Good So What is better than anything Marty Friedman ever did with the band. I personally like Jeff Young fucking better than Marty Friedman.
Yeah.
Marty Friedman seems like a nice guy, but I'm just not a fan of his guitar playing, not a fan of his work that he did with Megadeth. I think Jeff Young's better. I wish he stayed in the band.
Dude, you don't like fucking Rust in Peace?
I don't, man. I don't think it's a shitty album, but I just don't think it's that good. I think their peak was So Far So Good So What. I don't think they ever topped that. To me, my problem with Rust in Peace is it's too clean sounding. What I liked about the first three Megadeth was they were like the meaner, nastier, like dirtier version of Metallica. But then when Rust in Peace came around, they cleaned up their sound. It was too polished, too precise. And then it just and I think too, all the hype killed it because people always ragged about that album being the best, and that was the best lineup, and so much hype surrounding it. My comparison to the first three Megadeth albums as compared to like Metallica is like the kid that brings weed to the party. It's like, all right, cool, he brought some weed. He's cool, right on. It's weed. But then Megadeth is like the guy that brought blow and hookers to the party. It was a little bit more dangerous. Like, oh shit, because like you're smoking weed, that's illegal, but like it's not as insane. But oh man, this guy's got cocaine and hookers. Like, oh shit, we're partying with some big guns right here. And you don't hate. It's not that the guy that brings weed to the party sucks, because he's awesome. He's bringing weed to the party, but man, this guy got hookers and blow. That's like, man, that's like shit you only see in the movies. And that was like Megadeth. Megadeth was the guy who was bringing cocaine and blow to the party. It was a little bit more dangerous, a little bit more edgier and dirtier. And I feel they lost that on Rust in Peace. And I think Marty just kind of softened up their sound. And I don't know, I just feel the songs and just the flow of the albums on the first three are way better than Rust in Peace. But yeah, I feel their peak was So Far So Good So What. I think that's still my favorite Megadeth album. That was my first Megadeth album. Yeah, that's my first unpopular mail opinion. Send your fucking hate mail to these nuts.
What's yours, Jerry?
I actually couldn't think of one this week. I tried, and I still can't think of one. I tried. I've been kind of busy this week, so I really haven't been able to think of one. So I'm gonna take a pass this week.
I think I got one. I think Suicidal Tendencies is fucking underrated, and you guys all need to fucking listen to the master of Mike Murr.
How's that unpopular, man? Suicidal fucking rules.
Nobody talks about Suicidal. Do you see anybody posting Suicidal on any fucking pages? Hardly ever.
Suicidal sometimes. Yeah,
but hardly ever.
They're good, man, but I think it's just they're one of those there's so many good bands out there, like they get kind of lost in the shuffle, but there's a lot of bands that don't get posted a lot. I love Suicidal though, and I think I like though that not as many people talk about them as much, because I think it makes it more special.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it more special. Then when you do see someone that posts a suicidal video, like they're a true fan.
Right.
It's like I said with
all I see them
concerts.
posting from is fucking Lights Camera Revolution, which is a fucking great album. We reviewed it on the Freeform Rock podcast with James
I
West.
love that episode.
But fucking I don't see anybody posting anything from their first album, second album, third album. It's always Lights Camera Revolution or fucking Art of Rebellion. Fucking they made
what was that song? I can't pronounce it because it's so hard to pronounce. Institutionalized.
from the first album. Yeah,
everyone loves that song.
Yeah, or fucking I saw your
song.
mommy. I saw your mommy and your mommy's dead. That's a great song. But fucking they all, and I will say this is an unpopular Suicidal Tendencies opinion. I think the Greatest Hits album, which they redid all the songs with Robert Trujillo, Go Skate with Robert Trujillo is way better than the original one. Because the bass line he does at the beginning, oh my God, he took those songs to a next level. Even Institutionalized, I think I love the first one. They're right neck and neck with me because of Robert's fucking talent on that album. And fucking nobody ever talks about fucking the other band he did with Mike. Fucking
actually, I did have one. That's right. It's gonna be
Go for it.
There are so many. There's women shredders that are awesome fucking nowadays. That are just blowing away guys. I'm sorry. Nita Strauss, Ornithy, fucking
Sonia Anubis.
I mean, there's so many of them. I mean, these women can fucking kick any guy's ass.
You see that Asian check I sent you on from oh fuck, she's awesome too, man. She gets in there and fucking does a metal cover of the fucking Backstreet Boys, dude. It's like she adds guitar to them. Fucking
dude,
I'm only going to Alice Cooper to see Nita Strauss play. That's the only reason I'm going to go see him. I like Alice Cooper.
Hey, I heard the Black Crowes are giving out $19.99 tickets.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Do you see the new guitarist that Cobra Spell has?
I don't even know that.
Sonia Anubis's band, Cobra Spell.
No.
They have 3 guitarists now because it's Sonia Anubis, her boyfriend Sebastian, and now they got another chick in the band, and she was playing in a Thin Lizzy cover band. She's another just gorgeous babe, and she can fucking shred on the guitar.
Yeah. Nice. And I my other unpopular music opinion is Slayer sucks.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you on that one.
Slayer fucking rules, man. You just gotta not take it so seriously.
Now, let me ask you something, Mark. Are you a religious guy?
Huh? It has nothing to do with religion.
No. I was going to ask you, is it because it's the devil shit and all that?
No.
Do you like Ghost?
Yes, they're cool.
Okay.
But the thing is, I don't like Slayer. I can't stand Tom's voice. It's like you don't like Sammy Hagar. Fucking Tom is my Sammy Hagar to you, Eric.
That's thrash. It's a different genre, man.
But
he's not one of the best.
But there's better
thrash is really
voices
not
thrash.
music known for good singing, though.
He's
when
not
I
gonna
listen to thrash metal, I don't expect great singers, technically great singers.
Same
thing with King Diamond, Merciful Fate. Fuck that band.
I love Merciful Fate. That's actually the next review I'm doing on my podcast next weekend.
King Diamond just grates on me. It's like I want to tear my face off. Like you want to do with Sammy Hagar. It's what I want to do with those two. I tried. I listened.
I love his voice.
I
think his
do
voice
like
is so great for that music because it's so creepy and so eerie sounding and just so bizarre. It fits with the music.
It's like
that's the next review I'm doing. Is I'm reviewing "Don't Break the Oath" with a couple of buddies of mine next weekend.
It's like death. It's like fucking Jeff Hannerman's a great guitar player. Fucking the Slayer's a fucking great musically band, but when Tom sings, it's like death metal. Next. He has no harmony.
That's a very unpopular music.
James Hetfield and fucking Dave Mustaine have harmony in their voices for some reason. Fucking he doesn't.
James Hetfield. Jim
McCoy is the drummer.
I don't know. I fucking said, what's his name?
I'm fucking with you, Mark.
Yeah. James from Metallica, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's another thing that bothers me: the grammar Nazis on Facebook. I'm sorry.
You see that post I put up?
I saw. I think I saw someone post something. I think it was you.
Yeah, I said, what do you guys think? You're superior to everybody? Fucking correcting my fucking grammar that I didn't fucking double check because I was fucking on a little phone.
I saw someone like post something like about like, does it get your dick hard to correct someone on their damn grammar?
Well, that's a good one. I just said, what do you feel superior? And I said, I know some of the people like Bushy just do it to fuck with me. And then I actually spell words wrong and do things wrong just to fuck with Nate.
I got another unpopular music opinion.
Yeah.
This one's gonna piss a lot of people off. I better, I better check my surroundings, make sure no one comes after me for this one, because it's gonna piss a lot of people off. It's gonna make people think less of me on my music opinions, but you can kiss my big black ass if you don't like it. Robert Plant, I think, is one of the worst, most overrated frontmen singers ever in music. He's a pretty boy with a big dick crammed in some little pants. That's all. That's the reason he's considered the best frontman vocalist ever, and because he's in a band full of talented fucking musicians. If he looked like fucking Udo Dirkschneider or some shit, he would not be like regarded as he is today. To me, he's just one of the worst singers ever.
I didn't think we could beat
just
Mark's unpopular opinion.
That took the cake right there, man.
I went up to you.
That fucking took the cake right there.
I don't like his voice, and even as a front man, he just kind of, I don't know. I feel like guys like I feel there's just other singers that just put more energy into their performance than him.
Oh my God.
I feel he was just a pretty boy because like he had that look. He had the right
I'll watch
look
this
for
later,
a front man.
Dude, Led Zeppelin could fucking sit there and take a 6-minute song and turn it into a 30-minute jam and fucking kick ass.
But I'm talking about Robert Plant though.
But he's
Robert
with
Plant's
them. He's moaning and shit with it, man.
Yeah, he's moaning. I could hang around with talented musicians. Go, like pound on a fucking tambourine. And what? I'm talented? I don't have fucking. I'm not talented. I'm just fucking standing around a bunch of musicians. He has a big dick. That's his fucking talent. People look at his giant dick crammed in his fucking pants. Are like all the girls like, ooh yeah, he's talented. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's funny because Ian Wadley makes the same argument about Tommy Lee. Well, I feel the same way about like Robert Plant as Ian does with Tommy Lee. He's just a pretty boy who has the right look, but he doesn't have a lot of talent. But Tommy Lee, I feel, does have talent. He just doesn't use it anymore.
He's a great drummer.
Yeah, he just doesn't use his. He just doesn't want to do drum good anymore. He just wants to do his yo Limp Bizkit, yo pinky ring shit.
I don't see how anybody likes Limp Bizkit. The only good member in Limp Bizkit is Wes Borland, the guitar player.
You actually know the names of the other members?
I know Wes because he's done some solo shit that's pretty damn good.
Well, he played in Limp Bizkit, so that ruins all of his music credibility. It doesn't matter what the fuck he does. He played Limp Bizkit.
And the thing is, he left the band for years, and then he came back. Why? Did you come back to
paycheck?
And then people actually like the version of Limp Bizkit's Behind Blue Eyes over the Who's version. I'm like,
those people are fucking retarded. My God. Yeah, this is chocolate starfish to the water. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna break some shit. I can't even break this chopstick, yo.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit really sucks,
this is chocolate starfish and a hot dog flavored water.
But how could you
listen to me?
But how could you like fucking Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit over the Who?
Because some people are born with mental disabilities.
Yeah,
their ears don't fucking work.
I put this up and people said, "Oh, it's way better than the Who." I go, I just want to scrape my face off like Poltergeist.
Those people, Mark, those people's ears don't work. You can't like really harsh them. They were born with a hearing problem.
Hey, I like Sammy Hagar, but fuck, that's just bad.
Yeah, Mark, why are you going back to work, man? You know you can collect unemployment. Take your copy of 5150 over to the disability department. Just go walk up there, show them the album. They'll be like, all right, we need to really get this man some help. Sir, don't worry, we're getting you some food stamps. Don't worry. Do you have a place to live? Because we will provide housing. We will pay your rent, sir. This is a problem. Do you need to lay down for a minute? That's how it's gonna go.
Oh man, I love that album. But I'm not disillusioned to say that better than any album off the Six Pack.
There is one good song on that album. That's Summer Nights. That's it. The rest of it's shit.
I love fucking Love
album.
Walks In and fucking Good Enough.
That
like
song
50
sucks.
Oh, fuck that song. Yeah, Love walked in and it walked straight the fuck out when I heard that
Hey,
fucking song.
Ralph says that's the only song he likes off 5150, so I'm in
Yeah, I
good
was
company
shocked, man. I was like, oh, my heart couldn't take it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
I like
Yeah,
Get Up. Get Up is my favorite song. That's on rock and roll.
Yeah, that song makes you want to get up and turn the fucking stereo off.
Fuck me. I don't have any new
gotta
vinyl.
get
with
there.
And listen to that shit. I'd rather listen to yo chocolate starfish, cold water, yo.
Really?
yo.
You'd rather listen to Limp
I'd rather listen to
Bizkit?
that. I'd rather listen to that than the hello, baby.
God damn. That's fucking brutal.
Yeah,
That's funny as shit.
That's a funny
Mark,
shit.
when you name this episode, you better put Fred Durst impression at the end of it.
We're gonna say we're talking shit about the All-Star game and music.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we talk shit about sports and music because we talked about a plethora of sports.
We talked about plethora of shit.
Plethora
We
of
talked
shit.
about we need something else random to talk about. We need to talk about let me think here. Point Break. Just say Point Break's a good movie. There. Now you can mention that we talk about Point Break in this episode.
Not the new one.
That's all we're talking about, Point Break. I'm just saying it's a good movie. That's it. But now you can put it in the title.
Well, Keanu Reeves rules. I've only seen one bad Keanu Reeves movie, and that was fucking Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah,
I never even heard of that. That's how bad it must be. They must have
watch
erased it from existence.
It's like if you ever watched the movie Tank Girl, it's just as bad as that one.
Tank Girl fucking sucked ass.
Yeah, that's what Johnny Mnemonic reminds me of. It's a bad version of Tank Girl.
I went to the theater and saw that piece of shit.
Oh, you actually spent money on that?
Oh
Yeah,
shit! I watched
man.
that on cable, and I turned that shit off
Oh,
because
girl.
you know, Tank Girl is the same girl in Point Break, so that's why I put them together.
Lori Petty.
Yeah.
She was in League of Their Own. Wait, Mark, so you watched it on cable?
Yeah.
Did your cable company refund you that money? Were they like, "Oh shit, you watched Tank Girl, so we're gonna send you some money back"?
I didn't even finish it. It's like fucking watching Barbed Wire. It's just as bad.
Did they send
I
did your
paid money
cable
to
company
see that
send
one
ambulance
too.
over? Did they send ambulance? They're like, "Oh shit, he was watching Tank Girl. Now he stopped watching. He kill himself. All right, we need to send ambulance over now. Send ambulance now."
The only reason why I saw Barbed Wire is because Pamela Anderson was hot.
Oh yeah, I saw that piece of shit movie, and yeah, it had boobies in it. That's all I remember
Boobies,
about it.
yeah, that's all I
I
cared
can't
about.
even honestly tell you what that movie was even about. I was just staring at Pam Anderson's fucking tits
She was
the
like
whole
a
time.
bounty hunter or something, wasn't she?
Something I don't remember, dude. It was so bad.
I was too busy watching boobs. I didn't
That's
even
too
know
bad.
what the hell.
It's
the
like
story
Babe
was.
Watch. I just watched him on the beach running. You know?
I didn't even know there was other actors in that movie.
I know who else was in that movie. Was Tommy Lee in there?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I paid money to see Sucker Punch too. That was horrible too.
Sucker Punch was horrible,
Sucker Punch.
man. Yeah,
Fine
you don't
women
even.
in it. Great looking
Fucking-
women in it, but
I
man, it was
like
terrible.
cheesy movies, but some cheese is just really bad.
Yeah, that's cheese.
I like fucking good cheese movies. Fucking like, well, Airplane isn't cheese, but movies cheesier than Airplane. I'll sit there and watch it. Just this is so bad, it's good movie.
Yeah. Meatballs.
Oh, you know what movie I watched for the first time
Meatballs
in
is
a
great.
while?
What?
Psycho. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, the original version, not the
Yeah.
shitty Vince Vaughn version, the original. That's a very short movie too. Like I watched it, it was amazing, but like it got to the end, I'm like, that's it. I'm like, what the fuck? That was short.
Yeah, I like fucking The Birds.
that was good too.
The Birds is fucking great.
Yeah, that one just came on Peacock, so I gotta watch that one. I hadn't seen that in a while.
Did you ever watch like Albert Hitchcock Presents, his television series?
No, but you're talking about The Birds though. I saw this TV special where they're like interviewing people with like phobias and whatnot, and they had this I felt so bad for laughing, but it was this black lady, and she was so over the top. She was so over the top, like you swear this lady was like an actor or something. Like this wasn't legit. She had a phobia of birds. And like what they did was they had a projector screen behind her with like footage of birds, and they're just letting her explain her phobia before they had her turn around and see the video screen. But she's sitting there like, oh, Like it all started when I was a little girl and I saw that movie with the bird, the Alfred Hitchcock movie. The bird's like, oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, that was a bad idea. I should have never seen that. Like she's convulsing and like breathing real heavy and just like every sentence she's like, oh no, and I saw that movie and them birds. Oh, I can't. Oh shit. Oh Lord, I can't stand that. It was so funny. I wish I knew what the name of that video was. I love looking up on YouTube. It was so fucking funny.
Dang, I had a phobia after watching Jaws not to go in a swimming pool.
I still can't go in a goddamn swimming pool.
And dude, when we had Universal Studios and they had Jaws coming up on the side of your tram,
oh dude, that ride scared the shit out of me.
It scared the shit out of me. I used to ask my mom, what side does Jaws come on? I need to sit on the other side. I don't want to be on. And I had always seemed to sit on the wrong side.
Dude, I watched a video on YouTube about the history of that ride. Did you hear there was a guy that fell off that boat on that ride? And like he had like his kids were freaking out because the shark was coming right towards him. He fell off the boat.
Oh shit.
Can you imagine that? I don't care if that shark's fake. That shit's terrifying. I would not want to be that guy. Oh my God.
Yeah, I used to be mortally scared. I said I love the fucking tram, but every time I got what side is Jaws on, and I had always seemed to sit on the side that he was coming up on and spit water at me. And I'm like, fuck, stop.
My huge fear is cockroaches, man, from Creep Show.
Oh, cockroaches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. They're creeping up on you.
Oh man, there's things. I don't know if they have where you guys are at. Do you hear stink bugs?
Yeah, we got stink bugs in Indiana.
We don't have any here.
They're fucking creepy as fuck. They just fall from the fucking ceiling all of a sudden. You don't even know they're up there. It's just they don't do anything. They don't bite you or anything.
For me,
I lived in an apartment, and
for me, it's snakes. I hate snakes. I fucking hate them.
Why snakes?
I wish they'd go extinct. Just get rid of them. God damn.
Oh, I hate snakes too. I stay away from snakes.
Fuck snakes. God damn.
Me and Indiana Jones are fucking simpatico on that one, man.
Yeah, man.
But fucking cockroaches, man. I just remember when we had an apartment, and somebody moved out. And I opened the front door of my apartment and I saw these cockroaches coming in from the other apartment into our apartment. And I called him and said, come get these fuckers. And I started smashing them with my hand, dude. I didn't fucking give a fuck. I was like fucking slapping them like this. They pop, dude. They pop. They make this popping noise and it's so gross. It's like,
those fuckers are armor plated, man.
Yeah, dude, this one, I used to live with my aunt for a while in Addison, Illinois. And she actually just moved to California. Her husband, my uncle, he's in the Coast Guard. They just relocated to California. He's going to be there for 3 years, and then he's going to finally retire. But I used to live with them for a while, and I lived in the basement. Well, they were out of town, so I was dog sitting for their 2 dogs. And I had this. My wife's not going to listen to this, so I don't care if she hears this. I was single at the time. I had this smoking hot black chick named Jasmine. I brought her over to the house. And my Aunt Suzanne's listening to this. I'm sorry, you didn't know. But I brought the smoking hot black chick over, big fucking boobs, big ass, sexy as fuck. Well, we're going to hook up and everything. And so we're down in the basement. There's a fucking snake in the goddamn basement. And man. And like, I like told her, like, go in the other room because I do not want to see her. Like, I don't want her to see me looking like a pussy. But I'm like trying to think how to get this fucking snake out of here. I'm not paying for a pest control to come. So I took like a trash can with a trash liner in it. I put it down on the ground. I had my hockey stick. I grabbed my fucking hockey stick. I just fucking slap shot this fucking snake in the trash can, grab the bag, tie it up, and I run the fuck outside. I throw the bag on the ground. I just smash this bag multiple times like I'm killing Michael Myers or something. I throw it in the trash can. And then I go back downstairs and she's like, what's all that noise? I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's a snake in here. I get rid of it. And ended up hooking up that chick and we fucked and it was awesome. So
I don't know if I should tell you this story I read about a snake. It might fucking freak you out. But this guy had an apartment. He had about 30 snakes in his apartment. They were all venomous. One python got out, went into the plumbing, and went into the next neighbor's door's apartment. He's taking a shit, and the python comes and bit him in the balls.
That happens actually. That happens more often than you think. Snakes coming up with your toilet.
Oh god, that's
dude. That's why I check my toilet seat and I try and make my shit fast.
but it bit him in the balls. How fucked up is that?
That's fucked up, man.
But fuck, did you ever watch the movie Joe's Apartment?
The cockroaches.
Yeah, a long time ago. I think
love
we
that
talked about this before.
That's a cheesy. That's a cheesy movie as hell, but I fucking love it. MTV movie.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, man. Well, I think we're fucking done bullshitting today.
Yeah,
man.
I just gotta watch go ahead and watch my sons.
Watch your sons. Yeah, go. You know what? I picked that team to win after you beat my Lakers.
Yeah, I hope so. They're losing right now, but
yeah. Well, fuck Milwaukee. Fuck them. They weren't good. They were only good when Minnesota. Lakers are in Minnesota. Fuck Milwaukee. Fuck Giannis. He's always getting hurt.
Mark, I've noticed throughout this whole episode, anytime you say like fuck something or fuck you something, like you're like saying fuck you or saying fuck this, like it gets like your amount of anger slowly drops. Like you put very minimal effort into saying fuck you.
Well, because I got my wife.
You have no effort in your fuck you. Like
my wife in the front room texted me and told me to calm down.
Like even your middle finger is just like very like limp. It's like there's no force behind it. Like no.
Yeah, it was dominant at first. It was like this. It's like fuck this. Now it's like.
I remember a guy flipped me off once, but it was just so perfect. It was just like it was the perfect like boom, man. It was just like his finger was so giant, and he had like 50 other middle fingers growing around it. Like, yeah, it was very impressive. I couldn't even be insulted. I was like, whoa, like that was impressive. Like perfect form, everything.
Oh, my wife bitched at me for being too loud, so I could have go fuck.
My wife yells at me. That's why I'm recording in my car. If it's like a weekday, I have to like record in my car because my wife gets mad because I get too loud and I swear and make obscene jokes. Like I have to tell, like when I record my podcast, it has to be on a Saturday and I have to let her know a week in advance because then she'll just go with her mom and do something, or she'll go next door to her mom's house so I can just get drunk and rowdy as fuck. And then by the time she gets back, I'm passed out in bed.
Well, get off my lawn, wife. I'm joking. Let me scream.
You need to go in, Mark, you need to go in there and say to your wife, barge in there and go, you listen here. Yes, dear. I'll be quiet next time.
All right, man. Make sure and subscribe to our channel. Share it on Facebook.
Smash the fuck out of that like button.
Yeah, fucking share. Fucking
like punch that like button. Pretend the like button's Sammy Hagar. And you just want to punch it in the face.
You can use your middle finger to do it.
Yeah. Tap that like button with your middle finger. Oh.
We got 124 subscribers now, more than my freeform. I only got 97. I've been begging people to get 3 subscribers today. Nobody's subscribed.
How long is this show? How long has this show been on compared to freeform?
Well, freeform, this has been on a lot less than freeform, but freeform, I ignored the Facebook page for years. And then not the Facebook page, the YouTube that I created, I didn't put content on it. Now I put content on every week. I did things. We got 57 views on this show for me putting up that Alice Cooper unboxing. So they like that shit. That's why I told you, Jerry, make me a video and send it to me of you unboxing some shit. They seem to like that shit.
I just gotta order in from Love to Game Media. It's like $14.99. You get like 40 DVDs. Maybe I'll do that tonight.
All right, that's cool.
I got in big trouble. I put an unboxing video on YouTube. I was unboxing my dick in a box, and they got a little uptight about it.
Well, they love the Alice Cooper Schools Out one, man. That's a cool. It had the pink panties around the vinyl, and it was fucking pretty cool.
All right, I remember that. The first couple of pressings had the pink panties, and I guess they brought it back.
And it had that. It turned into. I thought it was a fucking gatefold. No, it's a school desk that opens up. And I fucking reviewed it wrong. And I felt like an idiot later, but I already put it up. All right, guys, take it easy and subscribe. It's right there in the bottom of the video. There's a subscribe button. Hit that, like it, and give us some comments, man. Let us know what you think and get on the Facebook page. All right, guys, take it sleazy.
Take care, Eric.
Take it easy, guys.
Later.
All right, Mark. Take care.
Later.